Hi, it's Felicity and welcome back to this latest insight into language and communications mastery. Today, I want to talk to you very briefly about something called a minimal response. And minimal responses are those small sounds that you make when someone else is talking to show that you're listening, perhaps. They're the interested noises. The reason I want to bring your awareness to this is it's something that most of us will do unconsciously. And if we can bring conscious awareness to it, we can deploy those to achieve something quite special. Men and women, I should probably say masculine and feminine, communicate, as we know, in quite a different way. And all the way back during my undergraduate degree, my linguistics and English language degree, I did my dissertation on minimal response use and whether that was gender specific. And my findings at the time were that there was a gulf, a chasm between the purpose of minimal response use for the masculine and the feminine. And certainly over the last 25 years, that's played out time and time again. All I've seen is difference. And I don't mean men and women. We all know there are women who will communicate in a very masculine style and men who prefer a much more feminine communication style. So use that as your guide, if you will. What I've discovered is that women in a business setting in particular, so imagine sat around a board table, women will use minimal responses to reassure the person that's speaking that they're listening, that they're engaged, that they're interested. What it doesn't mean is that they agree with you. And there can be real communication challenge when someone will be providing positive minimal responses, and then at the end of it say, I disagree wildly. From the masculine perspective, men sometimes withhold minimal responses, consciously or otherwise, and they'll do this as a power play. So I don't know if you've ever found yourself in a situation where you're talking and you're looking at someone and you're looking for clues or cues that they're with you, that they're not, I mean, they're physically in front of you, but perhaps the lights are on, but no one's home. It's that sort of an impression. Quite often that will be because they're withholding any kind of verbal assertion, any kind of minimal response. Be very careful when you do that. It can be hugely alienating and it can be really frustrating. Even if someone doesn't consciously recognize that you're doing it, you're going to be making them feel uncomfortable. And our work together with this language mastery is about achieving language and communication that is a mutual win for everybody. So make sure if you bring awareness to this and you're not using minimal responses a huge amount, try to include a few. You can also build in some body language. You could do a nod, you could lean forward, you could tilt your head slightly to one side. You could perhaps, going back to some of the satir hand gestures that we've covered in past sessions, you could put a finger to your cheek or to your chin and sort of nod, because this is saying to them, I'm listening to you. So if minimal responses aren't something that you're very comfortable with, perhaps consider some physiology, some changes that you can bring that show that you're listening and you're engaged. But absolutely, just a few and a few nods as you're doing that will go a huge way to building that rapport as you're developing your communication. So just a short insight today. I hope that it lands well. Do let me know, as always, in the comments below. And do follow #ZenComsMaster for more insights. I've got some great ones planned. Thanks so much.